Alrighty guys, welcome back to another one of my videos. Today we are doing another one of our reviews, and this time it is of the Cuphead DLC, which I did recently get, and I have been enjoying so much. And I realized I should probably actually also do a review of the actual game, so I'll probably do that soon as well. But for now, we are looking at the DLC, which has been super fun recently, and, you know, pros and cons about it. So, first off, a couple of things I'd like to point out is Cuphead is, an indie game, so it was made by, it was an original idea for, by a group of, two guys by the names of, Chad and Jared Moldenhauer. And it's turned out it's become an amazingly popular indie game. So, and I've been one of the ones that have also been captivated by its amazing, you know, soundtrack, visuals, and gameplay. Its gameplay is also excruciatingly hard, as you can see in the background here. I'm not sure if I've died yet or not, but I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, the Cuphead DLC has just released, and I thought, you know what, we're gonna get it. It's only $12, and it was absolutely amazing. The amount of effort that these guys and their team of, you know, people at Studio MDHR have put into this game is absolutely phenomenal. And like, they've put, like, the soundtrack is amazing, and the art I think is even better. So one of my favorite fights is this fight that's in the background right now here, which is the snowman fight, the fight with the snowman in it, and like it's kind of like it's called Snow Cult Scuffle, and that is one of my favorite fights. The snowman phase is my absolute favorite. So but you can see the amount of attention to detail that they've put into that, and the work that's been put into the animation. Now, new bosses aren't the only things that, you know, are kind of different about the DLC. So we also had the introduction of the Kingsley, which I thought was an awesome idea. It's kind of like a remake of the airship from the early stages of the Cuphead development. Where you have to defeat a series of kind of, I'd say side boss battles, miniature boss battles. I don't really think of them as full boss battles. But you can't actually shoot or attack them. You have to defeat them in a pacifist way. So you, I say a pacifist way. It's still got that kind of dark Cuphead essence about it, but you have to use your parrying to do it. And I did this, and it was really challenging at first, but it was so fun as well. And there's certain little things that you can do, like with the pawns. You can see me trying to get up. You can actually get up to the railing where they are, and you can just sit up there and keep on dashing and getting them, and you can do it super fast. But I didn't manage to do that, as you can see. Another couple things that they've added, which is also really cool, is the addition of Djimmi and his wishes, which doubles your health, and oh my gosh, this made the game just not like easy as in like I'm gonna defeat every boss first time now, but it just creates it a little bit easier, and I'm like, that is the perfect touch. Like, I have a little bit more of a chance to live now, and it was absolutely amazing. I was like, that's so cool, and like the little nod to, you know, spinning around 3 times and you get it. It's just such a cool little ad. Speaking of new features as well, I mean, it isn't really a new, it's sort of a new feature and sort of not, because we have seen secret bosses in the past, but they've been phases of entire boss fights. But this time we actually do have a complete secret boss, which is like, wow. And it's quite small, and it is actually an excerpt from an old phase of the devil fight. But it is super fun, and actually, like, it's a bit complicated to get your head around at first, but once you do, it is an amazing fight, and you've really got to think outside the box. My gameplay of it isn't very interesting because the strat that I have is stay on the corner. Whereas usually people sit on the cloud in the middle there. And the other thing is you can't go on the cloud without getting damaged, except for if you're Miss Chalice and you roll, or you have like the invisible dash. Because of that little lightning bolt there. So, that's a cool little thing. So, there's all these little details. And it's just so cool to see, once again, all these old ideas coming back into concept. Like in, as well, in Moonshine Mob, that's the name. I finally got it. There's actually a reference, one of the phases is like, they've brought back probably one of the, if not the earliest, like, leak of Cuphead, and one of, like, the earliest boss fights that was made for it, which was scrapped, which was the light. And, you see from the gramophone in the middle there, all the, lights, like, crisscrossing and stuff, and that was actually a really early concept for a boss fight. So, that's really cool to see that they've brought old stuff back as well. Now, I was a little bit upset that, that it didn't become 3-player. I mean, it ties in with the story nicely that you have to like eat a cookie and then you get to swap with Miss Chalice. But I was really hoping that you'd actually just be able to have 3 players on the screen at once. I guess it would maybe take away the challenge a little bit, but maybe you could set it to like bump up like the hit points of the boss or something maybe. They could have done that, but I was a little bit sad that that didn't become a thing, because that would have been really awesome to have 3 players at once. But, you know, sometimes, you know, I mean, us players, if we get an input into a game, that's actually pretty rare in itself. So, but the addition of Miss Chalice and all her little, you know, special features that she has is really cool to see. And, she's definitely my main character now, but, yeah, it's awesome to see all the little things that they've added to this DLC. So much effort has been put into it, and, yeah, I think these guys deserve a lot of praise. It's absolutely incredible, the stuff that they've done. So, yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for my review. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I could say. But yeah, I think that's all. Like, the bosses have been a bit more challenging as well. Chef Soulbaker here in the background, you can see has an absolute challenge, and I managed to complete it again, but that was a really fun boss fight as well. And all the art from, like, Chef Soulbaker doing his stuff in the background, and the music even. It's just amazing. The music for Cuphead is just amazing. That's one thing that really appeals to me. So if you're a music person, definitely a soundtrack worthwhile listening to. But yeah, I think that's about all for today. Hopefully, I mean, if you do have Cuphead, go and check it out, but you know, even if you don't have Cuphead, I would definitely recommend it. It is an amazing game. If you want a challenge, definitely. And, yeah, amazing visuals, sound, gameplay. It's all amazing. Yeah, so give, you know, give the creators of the game some praise, and yeah, it's amazing what they've done. Hopefully you all enjoyed this review. We're going to be doing a few more in the future, maybe about one every month. But yeah, we'll see how we go with it. Thank you so much for watching this review. Hopefully you did enjoy it. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.